Hey guys, welcome to a very special video we've got for you today where we'll be joined by two New Forest Football Academy Hall of Fame legends. So let's introduce some legends, Eddie Beach and Josh Squires. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you, gents. Right. Plan is for today, we're going to be doing players versus coaches. So I think the best way to decide who's going to be teeing off first has got to be a keepy-uppy off with a golf ball. How are we feeling about that? I think we should give it a go. Go on, you set the marker. You set the marker.
Watch this for talent.
For the breezes going up here.
Right, now it's getting embarrassing.
Game on, boys.
Well in.
Right,
we didn't want
let's
to
go for it.
Anyway, did we?
Coaches v players. So tell us a little bit about how the seasons have gone generally and what your day-to-day's been like, really.
I mean, it started really well. I mean, it's a big sign-in to go in at Chelsea last summer, especially kind of the time that I did. Todd Bowley just come in, and yeah, I think for me personally, it's been a huge season, breakthrough almost. Played a lot of 21s games, just saw that kind of in the building, trained with first team, and then obviously going out on loan in the second half of the season, which has been just as beneficial, really. Yeah,
how did you find the loan that you went out on? I guess that meant, you know, playing first team football and that side of things.
Yeah, no, that was the whole point of it, really. It meant I got kind of the best of both worlds. I got to train with the first team almost every day, and then go and experience first team men's football, which I think for a goalkeeper, I think you need to do.
Josh, tell us a little bit about how your season's been.
Yeah, my season's been good. Another successful season, not quite first team level, but I was with the 23s majority of the season. We won the league this season, which was
another title win then, so that's always good.
Title win. Two in 2 years. 2 in 2 years, but we'll be in the top division next season.
We're
a very young team, very close together team. So
we're going nearest the pin. I reckon Josh is getting 4 yards. I'm getting 3. These lads are definitely hitting it past the hole.
What are you hitting?
Pitcher, little pitch. Well, that's a practice swing and a half. I tell you what, if you hit it backwards, pitch. I'm going for a pitch. I'm going straight in. Oh, absolutely slice that.
That's a good start.
Yeah, that's really not well. That has.
See, has it gone over the back?
You've kissed the green.
At least we got a kiss on it.
There we go.
What did you hit a pitching, mate?
Yeah, how many times do you want to know?
Right, retake.
I'll tell you what.
Back in his bag.
I think it's gone further away.
That's a retake. I'm not having people see that. That is getting cut.
No, seriously.
We're editing it. Come on, here we
We're
go.
not having a retake, that doesn't work.
Hey,
You're taking Niall's shot then for him if you hit this. This is Niall's shot.
Yes, it will be.
I still think we're nearest, Wise.
He's nearer still, I think. You're right.
Can't teach that, can you?
Talent.
Here we go, DC.
Halfway, yeah, halfway. Come on now, too far on that one, too little on this one.
So just a little bit more detail on the season, how it started. Obviously you came in, you were with the under-23s and then sort of moved up to train with the first team. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so signed in the summer. I think it was about this time last year, and kind of had to go in pre-season, fight for my space to number one for the 21s, and then just involved throughout the season, started getting introduced to the first team a lot more, which is it's always a big thing at the start, and then you understand it's just any other football team and you've got to just show your ability, and yeah, I got more and more involved with them, and as the season went on it got more intense, but no, what more.
And how did you find the pre-season tour? Because you're off in the States, weren't you?
Yeah, we went Salt Lake City in Utah, and then we went to Portugal near Albufeira. So yeah, it was amazing. We went to the campus in Portugal, hot weather, so I burnt quite a bit, but and then Salt Lake City, which saying that, it was even hotter, and there was a nice like MLS Next Gen tournament, so played, I think, my first proper game out there against Salt Lake City, I want to say. I think they were called Real Salt Monarchs, and saved the pen, did really well. And it was quite cool because there were a lot of first team players down with us. Billy Gilmore was playing, And yeah, it was a really good experience. Good to see, kind of great way to get to know the lads, really, isn't it? So.
And how did you find the transition, obviously, from being at Southampton, then moving to Chelsea, obviously moving areas, obviously getting to know new players around you as well? How did you find that transition?
Yeah, I think I'd say I'm quite a mature person, because I think I can settle in with players when I need to. I mean, being in football, you need to be able to jump from a whole new bunch of people and get to know them quite quickly. So I think playing football is the perfect way to do that. So that going out on a training pitch with someone every day, it means you can really get to know their personality, and from there you kind of just click, and you spend every day with each other for 8 hours a day, so you're always going to get along. But pre-season's a massive thing for that. I think going away, staying with people, you're there the whole time with them. It's perfect. Just get out your shell and show who you are.
Definitely. And then working with the first team, obviously, you're not just obviously fighting for your space, but also looking at the first team's performances in the league and stuff like that as well. How was sort of the atmosphere at training for you on a personal point of view?
On a personal point of view, it was good. I think everyone's top pros. They go into training every day the same. I don't think they let results or kind of the way they're playing drive how they should perform in training. They know that they've got ability, and I think everyone goes into it day in, day out the same, with a mentality of we're going to do better and I'm going to get myself better. So yeah, I'm the same as that, and all the other first team boys can say that as well.
Absolutely. And then in terms of obviously working with some of these first team pros, are there any players in particular that maybe you've learned a couple of little traits from on a personal point of view, as a goalkeeper, in yourself as a person as well?
Yeah, I think all of them can kind of show in different ways. Like, I've got all of them are unbelievable players. I've got goalkeepers that perhaps I'm more close to, that's my position, which all of them have worked really nicely, been really nice to me and helped me massively. But I'm closer to probably some of the younger lads, to Lewis Hall, who it was amazing to see him break on the scene this year, and he's done really well for himself. But no, I'd just say being around the environment itself is what helps you kind of thrive, and the standard is so high that if you're in that environment, you're only going to get better. So it's been really good.
And have you got any mentors within the squad, and anything that you've sort of taken advice from them and implemented to your game?
Mentors, like I say, I think everyone, I have little chats to them, whether it's in the physio room, whether it's when I'm doing prep. Like, I wouldn't say a mentor is the right word, I'd just say take little bits off different people, and the more you play, the more experience you get, whether that's from a Chelsea first team player or it's a coach I used to have from when I was 14. Like, I think every little bit of advice helps and adds on to, I think, me mature and get a better player overall.
Definitely. And then when you've obviously been called up to some of the Premier League matchday squads, how's that felt? Obviously travelling with the team on the bus, staying at the hotel, training on the pitch prior to the game.
It's amazing. It's a bit surreal, really, but I think it's a game at the end of the day. It's a very, very glamorised game, and it's mad to see that the football you watch on the telly when you've grown up, the Sky Sports Super Sunday, and then you're involved in it. It's like, what? But it's, they were really good experiences, and I loved every minute, warming up on the pitch and being in the dressing room in some of the biggest games this season.
So just talk us through this season just gone. Obviously spent a lot of time with the B team. How have you found that as an individual?
Yeah, it's been good. Like, I've transitioned from the 18s, like getting back into it, because at the end of last season I was injured from February, so it was coming back, getting fit in pre-season with the 18s, and then once I got back into my groove, I started getting with the B team. It was good. Good experience.
And you were playing in the Premier League 2 Div 2 competition.
Div 2, yeah.
How did you find that step up from 18s level?
It's different. It's very different. Like the 18s league compared to the B team Div 2, and Div 2 is obviously the second division, like the championship. So the style of football is very different. It's very demanding of a different style of play to any academy football that I've ever played in the past. So getting used to that was good experience, and I think it will be useful in the future.
Definitely. And individually, how have you found the season from a playing perspective? Do you feel you've grown as a player?
Yeah, definitely. It's been tough. It's been like a lot of new things. It's been you have to adapt a lot quicker. Playing league football now, it's like there's no days where you can be slacking. So it's very important. I've learned that. It's a physical game as well.
So in terms of obviously Southampton's season, obviously you got the promotion with the title win.
Yeah.
At what point in the season did you, as a team, sort of really feel like this was achievable, and how you addressed that as a team?
So the start of the season, so the 23s team went through, like the squad went through like 3 or 4 changes. So the first part of the season they were doing really well, and then players went on loan, players went up with the first team, players got injured, people were getting released. So the squad changed over the season, and there was a dip. So they were top of the league or second top for literally half the season, and there was like 2 or 3 games on the bounce where they lost, so it all went away. But we were second until literally the last game. There's a clip on Southampton's Instagram where we were all watching the Leeds game and they lost.
Seeing that?
Yeah.
Brilliant. So in terms of obviously coming up into the B team, were there any players that you maybe had as mentors or players that you've learned from to take little parts into your game?
Mentors, I wouldn't say mentors because the B team itself is really young. I've played with them, most of them, my whole playing career at Southampton, and all the ones that have been there for a while. But yeah, there's some great players, so you learn a lot of stuff from them.
Are there any players you're particularly close with?
Don Ballard, I'm moving in with Don Ballard next year, which will be nice. He's really thriving at the moment. He made his Premier League debut not long ago. Quite close with Camille Doyle. He's still there. He made his debut the other day. But yeah, we're all quite a tight-knit group, so it's nice.
And how does it feel sort of coming through with them boys from sort of the younger ages within the academy now to sort of some of you making Premier League debuts and stuff like that?
Yeah, it's surreal, honestly. Like, I don't think it's sunk in for you, like as a friend. I don't think it's sunk in, and can't even imagine what they'd be feeling, and their families and stuff like that. So I haven't actually seen them since they made their debut, but I'll see them soon. So.
And in terms of next season, what are your sort of objectives as a player in terms of what you want to achieve, maybe in terms of your development?
I think solidify a place in the B team, solidify a place in the 23s we start in each game, try and compete in that league, going up a league, and then obviously the first team's changing, a lot's changing around the club, so if I can get involved in the first team, that'll be the next step.
We got any other balls?
I'm sorry, I'm not having it though. You've dribbled your way onto the green.
No, that's perfect. I think we should pan to where that ended up.
He's dribbled his way onto their spine.
We want to pan to that.
That's a sign you're a lucky golfer.
Pan that to where that's ended up.
I think you're a bit close to the ball.
Back.
I think keep going. Keep going.
There you go. Keep going. Keep coaching him on that.
Seriously. Who called it? Get over there. Get in there. Oh. All right. Come on then, big man. Take it away. I like that. Precise.
Yeah.
Oh, and the way it's been getting
That
the
could
hole.
go. That could
Get in the hole. Yeah, keep running, keep running, keep running.
So you've got to hold that.
And now there's a bit of pressure. Don't mind pressure though, do we?
Come on, Beachy. No pressure, mate.
Left-hander just to let you off.
No pressure. Oh!
Hey mate, do you have to put that in the video? Right.
Good lad. Well done.
Well played. Well played. So Eddie, a big question that a lot of people have is obviously you started your younger days as a New Forest Football Academy player, playing as an outfield player. Now, obviously, you're now a well-known goalkeeper. So just talk us a little bit about that transition and really maybe what benefits it's given you.
Yeah, well, in terms, I'll start with the benefits, but the fact that I can play with a ball at my feet is a modern-day goalkeeper. That's what clubs are wanting. That's what teams are needing. Managers, they need to play out because that's the new way of playing. So
Yeah.
it really does benefit my type of game to play in these sorts of top
And
teams.
when you're playing, you actually look like you want to get involved in the game. I mean, how do you view it as a keeper when you're playing? And because your defenders must be like, crikey, my keeper's right up. And sort of talk us through that a little bit.
Yeah, I think for me, I'm an extra man on the pitch, so if at any time I can get on the ball and show for my defenders when perhaps they need an angle, which is just go backwards to then go forwards again, I'm there. I enjoy getting on the ball. I think it's one of the strongest parts of my game. So, yeah, at Chelsea last year I ended up playing as a centre-half most games. So,
And in the playoffs this season, there was that last-minute area where you were going to go up, and everyone was like, "Get him up! He will get one of those goals like he did."
They didn't give the corner, did they? In the end,
No, they
I
didn't.
was ready to go up and score a header.
And we could envisage you getting on the end of a corner. I mean, like back in the day, getting on the end of a corner. I was just waiting for that to be written.
That was my kind of speciality, wasn't it? Go out for a corner, header.
But I think it's really added to your game, though, hasn't it? Because you were an accomplished central midfielder. Centre back sort of was your area of the pitch. You were quite, you were strong in that area. So I remember going to a futsal tournament where we just suddenly, I can't even remember why, but we decided I think you can go in goal for this. And obviously, being futsal, you were quite heavily involved in the game with your feet. And it was almost like a transition that day, and then you started giving it more of a go, didn't you?
Yeah, it just kind of slowly progressed over time. At the start, we did it as a joke, not a joke, but an experiment's probably a better word.
Yeah.
And from there, I kind of realised that, you know what, I'm actually all right at this. And
your height, obviously, is a bit of an advantage.
I can reach big areas in the goal and take crosses very high, but I just think a mix of different things. I'm quite explosive, and turned out to realise that I was half decent at it. And
was there a moment when you suddenly went from I'm an outfield player to now I'm a goalkeeper? Was there a particular moment when you realised?
It was a lot later than you'd think. I'd played for Southampton in goal for 6 months before I thought I was a goalkeeper.
Really? So you're actually in a professional academy and you weren't convinced you were a goalkeeper?
Nah, still, I thought I was an outfield player putting a shift in goal to start with. But no, I reckon 6 months in after I'd signed and I'd had 6 months of playing in goal under my belt, I then felt, look, I am a goalkeeper now, there's no turning back.
And now you're training with some of the best.
And now I am. So yeah, doing quite far, eh?
Big journey, absolutely.
Long journey to go.
Right, go on then, you're chipping on from here.
Okay, come on then.
Oh my shot! No, it's a bit. No, you're in the grass.
A bit left. Don't hold the old finger as well.
Oh, there's so many divots in this bit. Is that the way to do it? That's the way you're meant to shoot. That's a really good shot. Oh.
No. Okay, so we're at that time of the season where the season's come to an end. Really for you guys, you get that for once in your year, you get a little bit of downtime. So what does that look like for you guys?
Yeah.
Go on, Eddie, start us off.
Go on. All right. Well, it's kind of when you get towards the end of the season, you always know that date when the season's going to end. It's the time where you get 3, 4, maybe 5 weeks off if you're lucky. And you look forward to it because you want to switch off for the time of the year as it just makes you more fresh for the next season.
And I guess you get to see your friends maybe outside of football a little bit who maybe you don't really, let's be fair, you've probably not got that much time for during the season when you're totally focused on what you're doing.
Yeah, I come back home now, so I come back home for a bit and I can see my mates that I grew up with.
And Josh, what about yourself? You're back. Obviously, you're normally based over Southampton way, so what's it looking like for you?
I've been back in Highcliffe now for about 3 weeks. It's been nice to just chill out.
Seeing family?
Yeah, seeing family. Seeing friends when they get time, because I'm in year 13, so they'll be doing their A-levels. But
so all your mates are in quite an intense time of their school. Yeah, so their exams coming up.
When they get time, I can chill out with them. Because obviously the football season is a very demanding time for the body.
But what is a typical day in the holidays? What's it been looking like?
A little bit of a lie-in, not too much. I'm talking 9 o'clock kind of thing.
Yeah, and
I like going in the sea, so I have a little dip in the sea in the morning.
We're very lucky being where we are. You can go get out on the water and that sort of thing.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. You treasure it, especially when you're away from home and you're in London when there's no water. I'm a bit of a beach boy, so.
And do you stay in touch with some of the Chelsea boys over the holidays?
Yeah. So I'll catch up with them, probably get a few rounds of golf in if I can, and I'll see them a few times, but they're all from different places, so they want to go home and do exactly what we want to do. Yeah. So.
What about the Saints guys? Are you keeping in touch with any of the guys?
Yeah, I'm in touch with them. I'm going to Cyprus with a few of them.
He's off on a holiday next week as well. So
it's on Thursday, so
good time of year then to unwind, remember sort of who you are, and then just have that little break from football and then back to it.
It makes you a lot more fresh from the start of the season. As motivation is its highest pre-season.
Are you looking forward to the restart, or are you quite enjoying the break at the moment?
Oh, I'm enjoying the break, don't get me wrong, but like I say, when the restart does come, I'm ready to play again, and that's what I do for a living. That's what I love doing. So
absolutely, that's good.
I'm excited to start next season as well. Being a B team player after that.
Absolutely,
no more education for me. Finish that.
Right, let's play these approach shots to the green then, shall we?
Let's do it.
And work as a pair to get this in the hole. Boys, this is to win it, so there's no pressure, but if you sink this, winner takes all.
Let's not get nervous now.
Come on then, this to win.
Come on then. Yeah! We've done it. Come on, mate.
That's what we do, we're winners.
Players,
we're winners.
Well
the
played,
coaches.
Come
on, the
appreciate
boys.
it.
Lovely drop there, well played.
Well played.
Appreciate it, thank you.
Then we have a little back to us.